Hath Leonardo any son, my lord?
No child but hero, she's his only heir. Does thou affect her, Claudio?
Oh, my lord. When you went onward on this ended action, I looked upon her with a soldier's eye, that liked, but had a rougher task in hand than to drive liking to the name of love. But now I am returned, and the war thoughts have left their places vacant, and in their rooms come thronging soft and delicate desires, all prompting me how fair young hero is, saying I liked her ere I went to wars.
Thou wilt be like a lover presently, and tire the hearer with the book of words. If thou dost love fair hero, cherish it, and I will break with her and with her father, and thou shalt have her. Was it not to this end that thou began to twist so fine a story?
How sweetly you do minister to love, my lord, if you should know love's grief by his complexion. But, lest my liking too sudden seem, I would have solved it with longer treaties.
What needs the bridge much longer than the flood? The fairest grant is the necessity. Look, what will serve is fit. 'Tis once thou lovest, and I shall fit thee with the revelry. I know there shall be revelry tonight. I will assume thy part in some fair disguise, and tell fair hero that I am Claudia. Then in her bosom I'll unclasp my heart and take her hearing prisoner with force and strong encounter of my amorous tale. Then after to his father, her father will I break, and thou shalt have her. In practice, let us put it presently.
What the good year, my lady? Why are you thus out of measure sad?
There is no measure in the occasion that breeds. Therefore the sadness is without limit.
You should hear reason.
And when I have heard it, what blessing brings it?
If not a present remedy, at least patient sufferance.
I wonder that thou, being, as thou sayest thou art, born under Saturn, goes about to apply a mortal medicine to a mortifying mischief. I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause, and smile at no man's jest, eat when I have stomach, and tend on no man's business, sleep when I am drowsy, and wait on no man's leisure, laugh when I am merry, and claw no man in his humor.
Yea, but you must not make the full show of this till you may do it without controlment. You have of late stood out against your brother, and he hath taken you newly into his grace. Where it is impossible you should make true use of it by the fair weather that you make yourself. It is needful that you frame the season for your own harvest.
I had rather be a canker in a head than a rose in his grace, and it better fits my blood to be disdained of all than to fashion a carriage to love from any. In this, though I cannot be said to be a flattering honest man, it must not be denied that I am a plain dealing villain. I am trusted with a muzzle and enfranchised with a clog. Therefore, I have decreed not to sing in my cage. If I had a mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberty, I would do my liking. In the meantime, let me be that I am, and seek not to alter me.
Can you make no use of your discontent?
I make all use of it, for I use it only. Who comes here? What news, Horatio?
I came yonder from a great succor. The prince, your brother, is royally entertained by Leonato, and I can give you intelligence of an intended marriage.
Will it serve for any model to build mischief on? What is he for a fool that betroths himself to unquietness?
Mary, it is your brother's right hand.
Ooh, the most exquisite Claudio.
Even he.
Proper squire. And who? Which way is he?
Mary on Hero, the daughter and heir of Leonato.
A very forward march chick. How came you to this?
Being entertained for a perfumer as I was smoking a musty room, comes me the prince and Claudio, hand in hand in sad conference. I looked me behind the arras, and there heard it agreed upon the prince should woo Hero for himself, and having obtained her, give her to Count Claudio.
Come, let us thither. This is good food for my displeasure. Oh, that young startup had all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him in any way, I will bless myself in every way. You are both sure and would assist me.
To the death, my lady!
Let us to the great supper. Their cheer is the greater that I am subdued. Would the cook were of my mind. Shall we not prove what's to be done?
We'll wait upon your ladyship.
Isabella here at supper?
I saw her not.
I never can see her, but I'm quite burned an hour after.
She does have a very melancholy disposition.
He were an excellent man that were made in the midway between her and Benedict. The one is too like an image and says nothing, the other too like my lady's eldest son, evermore talent.
And half Senior Benedict's tongue, and Countess Joanna's mouth, and half Countess Joanna's melancholy and Senior Benedict's face.
With a good leg, and a good foot, uncle, and money enough in his purse, a man would win any woman in the world. If he could get whom he will.
At least I will never get thee a husband, for thy be so shrewd of thy tongue.
For the which blessing, I am him on my knees every morning and evening. Lord, I could not endure a husband with a beard on his face.
You may live in a husband that hath no beard?
And what should I do with him? Rested in my apparel, lady, my waiting gentlewoman. He that hath a beard is more than a youth, and he that hath no beard is less than a man. And he that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, I am not for him.
Oh, you will be ruled by your father.
Yes, see, it is my cousin's duty to make curtsy and say, Father, as it please you. But for all that, cousin, let him be a handsome fellow. Or else make another curtsy and say, Father, as it please me.
At least I hope to see you one day fit with a husband.
Not till God make men of some other metal than earth. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered with a piece of valley dust? To make an account of her life to a clod of wayward marl? No, uncle, I'll none. Adam's sons are my brethren, and truly, I hold it a sin to match my kindred.
Daughter, remember what I told you. If the prince do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer.
The fault of you, music cousin, you be not moving your time. If the prince be too important, tell him there's measure in everything. And so damn out the answer. For hear me, hero. Wooing, wedding, and repenting is as a Scotch jig, a measure and a sync pace. The first suit is hot and hasty, full and fantastical. The wedding, mannerly modest, full of state and ancientry. And then comes repentance, and with his bad legs, falls into a sync pace, faster and faster, until he sinketh to the grave.
Cousin, you apprehend passing shrewdly.
I have a good eye, uncle. I can see a church by daylight.
Right was ready. Make it room.
Lady, will you walk about with your friend?
So you walk softly and look sweetly and say nothing. I am yours for the walk, and especially when we walk away.
With me in your company?
I may say so. All right, please. Speak low is to speak low.
Well, I would that you didn't like me.
So would not I, for I have many ill qualities.
Which is what?
I say my prayers aloud.
I love you the better, and if yours may cry amen.
God match me with a good dancer. And God will come out of my sight when the dance is done.
Will you not tell me who told you so?
No,
Nor will you tell me who you are?
not now.
That I was disdainful, and had my wits out of 100 merry tales. Well, this was Signor Benedict that said so.
And what's he?
I'm sure you know him well enough.
Not I, believe me.
Did he never make you laugh?
I pray you, what is he?
Why, he is the prince's jester, a very dull fool. None but libertines delight in him, and the commendation is not in his wit, but in his villainy. For he both pleases men and angers them, and then they laugh at him and beat him. I am sure he is in the fleet. I would that he had boarded me.
When I know the gentleman, I'll tell him what you say.
Do. He'll but break a comparison or two on me, which, peradventure, not marked or laughed at, strikes him into melancholy. Then there's a partridge wing saved, for the fool will eat no supper that night. We must follow the leaders.
In every good thing.
Nay, if they lead to any ill, I'll leave them at the next turning.
Surely my brother has enamored Hero, and hath withdrawn her father to bring with him about it. The ladies follow her, but one wiser remains.
And that is Claudio. I know him by his bearing.